I'm Kenny from Pro Tool Reviews, and we're talking about Milwaukee's M18 Force Logic Dieless Crimper. Now, Milwaukee's done a lot of things different with their design than we've seen from some of the other crimpers out there, but there's some major improvements here too. So for one thing, Milwaukee's using a single point crimp system. Now, a lot of Dieless crimpers, they use a 4-pointer. They come in from the top and bottom and the two sides, and it presents some challenges. If you don't have that cable lined up just right, you can end up with uneven crimps, you can actually break the teeth off, or even just end up with bad crimps. Single point design really helps, but there's challenges with a single point design too, and well, it does great on stuff like the 750 MCM, but when you're using smaller or maybe medium size, that crimp's not as good. So one of the really groundbreaking things that Milwaukee's got in there is an auto sensing technology. It senses the distance of when it starts to make the crimp, and then it knows what size you're using, so it applies the right amount of pressure no matter what, 750 or 600 or anything in between that's within its range. And we got to make some test crimps here in the shop, and it's really fast, really easy process, but we wanted to take this tool a little bit further. So we connected with G&G Electric here in Lakeland, and we sent it out. They were working on a major project over at the airport, and we're gonna let a couple of their guys speak for themselves of how they thought this tool really changed the job.
Extremely simple. Probably the simplest crimp tool I've ever used. Anytime we run into a splice situation, you have to replace dies according to the size of the wire. This tool doesn't require any interchangeable dies. It's a one-shot deal. Oh, this is very easy to use. It's very lightweight. It's not cumbersome at all. The fact that this machine is designed to go to whatever size wire, it be 500, 600, 750, it automatically goes to that setting and gives you a green light that says it's done. And obviously, just by looking at it, you can tell it's done its job.
The machine does all the work for you. You basically just line it up where you want your crimp and push the button, and it does everything for you. Industrial, heavy-duty electrical work, you would use something like this probably almost every day. It's ideal. I feel pretty confident when I do a crimp with it. I feel pretty good that it's done its job. For somebody that does this type of work, often this would be a lifesaver. I mean, it would cut your time in half at least, maybe even more.
After spending some time with the electricians at G&G, it was really obvious that this is a time-saving tool. And this is a UL certified tool for 7 of the major connector brands, so you can have some confidence there. And you've also got Milwaukee's one-key system built in, and this is going to allow you to get reports back on the number of verified connections that you've made, so you can quickly at the end of the day give your report to the product manager, or if you're going through your checklist at the end of the project, it's easy for the inspector to see that you got the job done the way you wanted to. Now, this crimper is not inexpensive. It is $4,599, and that's going to come with a couple of 2-amp-hour batteries. Those batteries are going to give you 90 crimps each, so that should be plenty to get through your workday. But when you look at the time savings, it's going to be really quick payoff in terms of paying off that tool in terms of your time savings and your productivity increase. So something that we really think is worth your consideration if you're working on these kind of commercial projects. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you've got any questions, we'll do our best to answer them for you. As always, thanks for watching.
Hey, help us out by subscribing to the channel below and tap that bell to get notified when we post new tool reviews and shootouts. And as always, thanks for watching.